Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Hi.
Welcome back to STPP, Save the Planet podcast. I'm Keith.
I'm Jack.
I'm Duane.
Welcome back. I'm trying to fix my light. I can't get a hold of it. Come here. Come here, light. Hey. Ah.
Keith is experiencing technical difficulties.
I am a technical difficulty.
You are. You are.
Can't,
You can't do it.
I just want to look good, and I'm.
Is it like that Selena Gomez song or whatever?
I don't listen to crap. I don't know.
I thought it was funny. Or excuse my language.
What?
Oops.
Did you really say excuse your language
Broke
on this
it.
show?
I broke it in my light bulb.
Yeah, I don't know why. I said it wrong. I didn't mean it.
Sorry.
Take it back.
I take it back. I take it back. I'm sorry. I'm not
Say you're sorry. Say you're sorry, mother.
Say you're sorry for saying. Damn it.
Told me not to apologize. So now I'm confused if I'm supposed to apologize or not apologize about apologizing about not apologizing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. We've confused Duane as soon as we started the show, so it's automatically going to be something fun to start off this fine day. Apologies for
It's gonna be a good one.
apologies for being here a little later than what we would have been. Should have recorded yesterday, but I have had a recent change in schedule that has once again just killed me over here. And timing-wise, the narcoleptic butt jokes are back at him again. So
That's
yeah.
what happens when you sleep. Yes.
Even if I'm like super duper tired, it's not even narcolepsy. It's just, oh, Keith fell asleep. Well, narcoleptic.
Well, it's like, if you bite a few kids on the playground, you tend to become known as a biter. So if you fall asleep a lot, you get called an narcoleptic. And when the trend starts back, it's going to start back up with it.
Don't bite kids. Don't
Don't be a biter.
kids.
Don't be a biter. No.
And
Don't be a biter.
apparently don't sleep either.
So what's good in the hood, my homie G's of the WVA?
Touche, I like it. Going great, I think, so far. Going pretty good, except for the fact that it's back to winter again.
Right? I thought it was up. What happened? Why y'all do that? Why you make it snow?
I didn't do
Why you
nothing.
make ice cold and
I didn't do nothing.
I
Listen,
think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. You send us the breakdown for this episode, and it's talking about spring and summer coming back, and then bam, snow.
oh yeah, and even if we would have recorded like yesterday, like I wanted to or something, it would have been right back to just being cold again. It's like, yeah, you can clearly tell the rundown was made a week prior to everything happening today, but now that's actually going on. Now it's cold again because bipolar weather this area has.
2 days ago, it was in the 70s. So,
Yeah.
I understand your logic.
It was a great logical way or thought, but at the same time now it's like, well, there was no forethought put into it. I can tell you that much. But it is
not your
starting to warm up. No, it's not my fault.
Yeah.
You can't help what weather's going to do. Heck, it snowed apparently at Mother's Day before, so you can't help what the weather is going to do. But it is starting to get warmer. Heck, in a couple days, it'll be back in the 60s and 70s.
Yes.
Wait, 60s.
Yeah, like all the conspiracy theorists are tripping. They're being like, "It's cloud seeding. The government's changing the weather. We're all gonna die." No lie, just hop on like Instagram for 5 seconds.
I prefer to keep my brain a little bit intact. It's already kind of dumb. I don't need to get worse. You know what I'm saying? I don't need, I don't need the last bit of brain cells that I do have left. Just
There is an agency that the government pays to do that experimentation, and they're talking about it like they actually be doing it. So I don't know. That's just I'm not saying I believe in it. I'm just saying that I will do a lot of social media and Instagram, and that's what the people be saying. And they were showing these videos of this dude that runs this agency, and he's talking about it, literally talking about it, like how they were going to purposely make our winter this year a lot longer than it's supposed to be. You can look that shit up yourself, though.
there's also a groundhog there said that there'd be 6 more weeks of winter. So
That is true too.
I want to say that I believe the groundhog because I want to be contrarian. You know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
When it comes
These
down
people.
to it, when it comes down to your actual government, I trust the groundhog more than I do most of the government anyway.
See, I have another reason.
I was going to say I don't blame you for trusting the groundhog.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
even
believe I believe the rodent.
It's not even Puxatawny. We got French Creek Freddy here in West Virginia. I believe him more. He's more accurate. It just sucks that both him and Puxatawny said it was going to be 6 more weeks of winter.
Like,
Damn it! You son of a... Both
I
of you
told everybody
groundhogs.
we was going to have. I told everybody we was going to have 1 or 2 more good sized snows, and this actually makes the second one since I've called it. So let's see if we're done now.
Mm-hmm. I think this one will probably be the one that, weather's like still got you by the or whatnot. Don't want to let go. We ain't going anywhere. And then like after next week or something, it'll be consistently at least 50s and 60s up until May. I can see
I
that.
hope it is.
We'll see.
The only thing is now is like after this is just going to be a lot of rain and stuff until May and June because that's how it always
Yeah.
is. So flooding's going to be a big issue.
Trying to take my
Yeah.
kid out and teach him how to play baseball properly. He's like wanting to join baseball, and I'm like, yeah, man, we're gonna go out to the park where they practice baseball and stuff, and I'm gonna show you how to throw a fastball, and I'm gonna show you how to hit a home run. But it's so damn cold. I'm like, yeah, it's a horrible time to do that.
Yeah. You go out there right now throwing baseballs. By the end of it, it's going to look like Sub-Zero throwing
Yeah.
ice blasts at each other. You know.
I freeze my own kid. I'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
better call 911.
Just your fatality out of nowhere. You know.
Beep, boop, beep. 911, what's your emergency? Listen, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden my son is now frozen solid, and we were just playing baseball, I swear.
I didn't Sub-Zero blast him. I promise.
That dude popped out the corner and went toasty.
You start getting the nickname Freeze Blast or something like that. Like, how'd you get that name? It's a long story, son. Long story.
You were like, you found your fatality in the middle of playing baseball with your kid.
My villain backstory is really something else. You'll never believe it.
Yeah, right.
But it is starting to warm up, regardless, and baseball is definitely one of those things that while I don't like follow it, I still enjoy because I last couple of years I've been commentating youth baseball, so it's something I really enjoyed getting into this line of work and whatnot. Which, by the way, reminds me, I recently, while driving away from home, I looked out by where Not even a block away from where I live. It's on the same like stretch. So we don't really have blocks. It's like one stretch of road, and then I'm on the back of there. So I live out the back, and then there's above us just one stretch that goes 200-300 feet. I don't know, maybe not even that long. But I look over one day randomly, and it's right on the river too. So the river is like right next to me. So this huge stretch of land here, that's the river's just right there. So it's not that huge, but I just look over and all of a sudden I see a baseball field. I'm just like, there's enough room for these people to put a random makeshift baseball field here? First of all, how did that happen? And second of all, how do I get access? Because I have several video ideas now.
Yeah.
Got the sandlot just chilling.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it didn't have any it didn't have any like dugouts or anything, but it had like backstop to make sure it didn't like hit anybody there. It had like, I think it had some areas where it didn't like get too far away to hit any cars, but it wasn't that big. But yeah, it was just a makeshift sandlot basically. It rather interesting. I didn't expect to look over to my right as I'm driving away from my house and seeing just a baseball field on this smallish area that you wouldn't think one would be. And if someone tried to hit a home run, someone's car is going to get hit. I'm not even kidding. I used to play youth baseball, not midget league. What's it called? It's minor league. Minor league. There it is. Right before little league. I never played little league. I never was that good, and I never was that interested, honestly. But I did play a little minor league. So I used to play at the baseball field down in Bancroft, and what that area is like a really nice baseball field. It's even nice, a little bit nicer now. It's just probably needs to be better kept up because it's older at this point. But whenever I was there, it didn't really have like these pillars that had like huge nets that would stop the balls, and it was right next to the main road. But it was sitting downhill, so you'd have to like hit a foul. You'd have to hit a foul for it to go behind and go into the main road. But that happens so free, dude. We were kids. If we're going to hit it and make contact, that's great. But 9 times out of 10, it's not going to go straight. It's going to go behind us, or it's going to go somewhere that's not within bounds. So every time someone would hit it and it would go too high, everyone was like, "Watch out! Look out!" And everyone would kind of had that pit in their stomach, like, "Well, there goes someone's car window."
Right.
Every time. But you get this with warming of the seasons, thankfully. And other than what we're doing right now, it is starting to get warm. I had producer Jedi help me with this scenario. And I thought it was interesting. I want to get your opinions on this. So let's go back and let's pretend like we're back in high school or something. Like you're back in high school and everything. And it's spring break. You get a full week to do nothing or go on vacation, whatever. So what are you doing? Are you and your family going on vacation, or are you just staying, doing a staycation type deal? And if you are going somewhere, where are you going? What are you going to do? Heck, even if you're staying at home, what are you going to plan on doing? I assume we're going to, like us, we'd probably play some games or stuff. But what are you getting into that week that you're off for a nice spring break? Not all at once.
I mean, anytime I've had a spring break, I've just really we've stayed at home. You know, we've done some spring cleaning at the house, so to speak. You know, just hang out at the house and kind of recharge the batteries from work or school or whatever it is you may have. Always seem to be the best way to go around here. You know, as an adult, especially, yes, because I got 4 kids in the house, so doing any kind of trips or vacations like that with a whole family is a lot of work, especially at the kids' age. So yeah, I'm more of a stay at home staycation kind of guy. Always have been, probably always will be.
Excuse me.
I get that. What about you, Duane?
I usually, well, a couple of years in a row, my son and I went to like some shows or something like. Excuse me, I keep wanting to sneeze. Um, I don't know. We went to like, well, I guess we went to Blue Ridge Rock Festival over the summer. We would go to like local shows and stuff like that. But I also try to take them to do like, I don't know. We have this place called, oh, what's it called? It's like a RV resort, but like the people who own it, it's like RJ Ranch. That's what it's called here, but they call it something else, some kind of resort now because they changed the name. But it's been there since I was a little kid. But they have like water slides, couple of pools. They have a places where you can RV camp. They have cabins. They have big like ponds you can fish in. A bunch of little summer stuffs. And we go out there and they have a art. They have uh, like a I guess like a restaurant room with arcades and too. So we would go there and eat pizza and play video games and play pool or darts or something. Excuse me, I keep dying. Um,
Mm.
we try. I try to take him to do something similar to that. You know,
Yeah.
um, that way we don't like it's kind of a staycation because it's literally like 20 minutes away. So it's local. It's like going to the KOA or something, but it's not the KOA. It's actually kind of better, and I enjoy that because it also hooks up those local people that are like old family friends of my family that I don't even really know them, but they know me better than I know them because my family and I have always went there since I was a little kid. So it's kind of cool too because they have these passes that are like all year passes, and they usually run like $100 or something because you can like camp whenever and a whole bunch of other stuff. You can take advantage of everything on the property for like $120 for all year. But if you come and just pay as you go, it eventually would add up if you go a lot and be more expensive. So they don't even
Yeah.
make me pay that. They just pretty much just give me the pass. Like I got to pay for whatever's there if I want a cabin or something, but just to get in to take Jericho to play golf or fish or swim or whatever, they're like, you're good, bro. You pay for food and you play for the games, contribute that way. And I'm like, oh, okay, I will. All the money you just let me save, I'm probably gonna give him for video games and pool anyway. So
Yeah.
you're gonna get it one way or the
Right.
other.
Yeah, it sounds like a
Well,
fun
see, I mean,
time.
I guess that's why I like it at my house because I mean, you guys know how it is at my house. We got as long
Yeah,
as the
well,
weather's nice, we got the pool. We got a pool, fire pit. You cook out some shit on the grill. I don't have to leave. I
yeah,
could have fun here.
we'll go hang and aggravate Jack for like 2 days or something.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about J Bomb's place is that he really has his own just sanctuary where he doesn't have to leave, doesn't have to go anywhere. He's got plenty of space to get out, and if he wants to go outside, he can go outside and do something. But if he wants to stay in, it's like it's fun in there too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
between all the TVs and game consoles and punching bags, and I need a pool table, but I ain't got no room for it.
Oh my gosh, a pool table would be great.
yeah.
Yeah.
What
That
if?
would be like you'd be perfect. Like it'd be like you just have your own private setup fully. Then you almost got it now.
It's like I got my own little resort. We got the pool. I got a hot tub now in the back room.
You
To
live
go in the hot tub. Yeah.
Like the best part is that it's just secluded basically too. Like the furthest person
Hmm.
isn't close, I'll tell you that much.
No.
yeah, sure.
See, I almost have that
Well,
with my grandfather's place. It's kind of like away from people. People have got like an acre of land and stuff. It's really nice. The problem is like it's not that far away. Like you can clearly see my neighbors. However, if I wanted to play music, like I could play it relatively loud and stuff. I couldn't have a huge shebang like J Bomb could at his place, but we could like have a party and stuff here. It's pretty decent, but J Bomb's is like whole nother level of stuff you can do and just chill and hang out and have a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, if the cops ain't been called here already, they're not going to be.
No.
You know,
No, it's
we've had some really loud bands up here
Yeah, we
playing
have
pretty
been
damn late.
very loud. Yes, we have most definitely been loud to the point where I'm like, I am actually slightly surprised that nobody called.
Well, that's the beautiful part is the way my house sits up on top of that ridge. The sound travels out over top of all those houses. Most people can't hear it.
It's like a perfect cone that's going directly to the trees and stuff that no one else is going to get unless you're over around there.
I don't know. We've just shot guns up in the air before. So if they called me, I know Chop has. I have. So I'm like,
yeah, if you could.
We went out back. We went out back here and just unloaded full clips and stuff of different types of guns and that's the thing is where I live at. There everybody's like, well, are you worried to shoot guns at your house? And I'm like, no, everybody else around me's doing the same damn thing. If I wasn't shooting guns, I wouldn't fit in with the rest of these sons of.
See, like, I've got kind of a little bit of the amenities of both. Like Keith, my house, like I can clearly have neighbors. They're a couple of them are fairly close, but like it's our whole little subdivision is at the very bottom of a mountain in like a plain. So like it's like we're our little subdivision in the forest. And I mean, we've got paved roads. Like somebody put a paved street all the way down into the forest, and then people started putting houses in there. So it's in the country. I can, go out and like shoot my gun or whatever. I just don't because out there it's still a little close to some houses.
Right.
So it's not quite as good as where he is. I can shoot it up in the air, but as far as trying to get some practice in or something, I'd have to like go somewhere to do it. But I mean, I've practiced vocals and I had a few different guitarists here jamming and everything, and nobody bothered me. But that's just because I got cool neighbors.
Yeah, that's the thing too.
It's kind of like a mixture of both. I've got neighbors that are close, but I can still get a little rowdy. But I could not have a banger. Nah, not like we do at your house, Jack. Like I couldn't have 3 bands in a day with people. Going around back, just and when I say this to anybody, we don't go out and like, go out in his yard and be like, like it's planned,
right?
And we don't, we're not dangerous, but we're like, Jack, let me just go around back out towards the woods and just let out a clip, and he'll be like, yeah, just make sure you do it where the hell we do it, and you can, and it's not dangerous, because there's nobody around. And
that's the way I like it. Yeah, we got
and bands and stuff.
Yeah, I like the setup here. I tell people all the time if this house burnt down that I'd put a tent in the front yard. I'm just not leaving. It ain't even the house; it's the property.
Yeah, right. The property is great. The house is just like the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you got like you're like right on top of the mountain right there looking over everybody, so you got the high ground,
Yeah. and most of my property around the house is surrounded by barbed wire fence already, so it's like I'm already prepared for the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Kind of, actually
I've told everybody let's start a community here if the zombie apocalypse ever happens. I already got one generator. We'll just start firing it up.
You better make sure you tell them if they're dead, I'm killing them.
Donna has a rule. Yeah, Donna has a rule because we've discussed this. Donna has a rule. If you've been bit, sorry about your damn luck. Donna's going to be the one to shoot you.
Wait till I change or something at least.
No,
She's not waiting for you to change, bro.
you got a bite on your arm, you're done, son. Not
I'll
not
be,
in their area.
Driveway.
See?
If you got bit by a chipmunk in the zombie apocalypse, she's going to cap your. She'd be like, look, I don't know if that little furry was infected or not. We can't take no risk.
I ain't trusting this for anything.
All right? Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, I get it.
It's like you don't want to say your final goodbyes to them or whatever before they change. It was like, no, you got a big bite on your arm. Get out of here. Boom.
Yeah.
That's great.
Donna's just like, nope, nice to know you, Papa.
I thought of a play because you said the pool table, getting a pool table or whatnot. Don't you have enough room in your basement? Can't you do that? Because you're moving your place where you have bands and stuff to your own little like makeshift stage next to your house. Why don't you put a pool table in your basement? Can you do that? Or where you have so many issues with pumps and whatnot, possibly that might be an issue.
I fixed a lot of the moisture problem in the basement. I got some gutters to fix, and I'm hoping after that it'll fix the moisture issue. Because so far, after I've power sprayed everything and all that, I've cleaned up a lot of the moisture issues that was going on. So actually, the drums and everything are back down in the basement right now.
Oh.
They were in Jonathan's room, but he got to where he got into his guitar more. He don't really fuck with the drums anymore, so he asked if we could move them somewhere else. So I made it my project to clean out the basement. A pool table would fit, but there would be certain shots you wouldn't be able to make just because the way my basement is. If you've ever went in,
Yeah.
It's kind of sectioned off into two sections. So there's these columns of cinder blocks down half of it. So if you put a pool table in the middle of that main area, you're still going to be hitting cinder block walls and trying to make shots. So it's probably not worth it. I did have a customer years ago that was willing to give me a pool table, and I was willing to try, but they lived so far away I could never find anybody with a truck to take me to get it.
Yeah.
So that kind of fell through. But one thing I have wanted to do for years here that I'm planning on trying to do this summer is put in just an axe throwing board outside.
Oh, that'd be
And
sick.
get some axes.
That'd be
Get
sick.
some axes. Yeah,
I would definitely Viking throw some axes and shit with you.
I love throwing axes, man. There was a little bar down the road from my house. It's not open anymore, but they had axe throwing there, and I'd go there and have a couple of drinks and just throw axes. Man, it's fun as hell.
I was going to say, nothing sounds more fun than just taking something like an axe that's really sharp or something and just yeeting it at a piece of wood. Nothing sounds more fun than that.
I used to be really good at throwing daggers. Like
yeah.
balanced daggers, not the ones like with a normal handle, though. It's like,
Yeah.
which I can throw. I mean, if you do one, you pretty much do the other, but the handle's heavy, so. But I would definitely love a big old stump or something to be able to just throw it into like that.
I think that's why I like throwing darts, because it kind of gives me the same thing without actually like being a weenie and having to show I don't have much power in my arms to throw an actual axe. So I can get that kind of same vibe just going.
See, I found out real quick with the axe throwing that it does matter about the type of axe you're throwing. Because the place I went to, like, they had some small like metal ones that were really lightweight, and I couldn't throw them little. I couldn't throw them little. I couldn't. The only way I could throw them was underhanded, like throwing a knife. That's the only way I could throw them. And then they had like the smaller axes that about that long. That most people threw had the wooden handles on them. But me, I like that. They had a medium size axe, and I always said I would John Wick the because I would hold it double handed and do it over top of my head like that. And dude, when I did it like that, I was nailing that damn bullseye.
Oh
But the
yeah.
other ones, man, the other ones I couldn't get that good on those. But the bigger acts, I could get some stability off of it.
He was throwing those little
That's
ones like ninja stars, like
Yeah, right. Yeah.
that's
I guess
great.
it's where I'm so little. I'm so short. I'm like a dwarf. Give me a big axe, you know.
He said it, not us. I'm just saying. He said
Uh
it.
huh.
He
Uh huh.
said it. He
That's right.
said it, not us.
That's right.
Hey,
That's
if you
right.
can't make fun of
I got.
yourself, who can you make fun of?
I say all the time, if anybody can get me with a better short joke than I have already made on myself, then I welcome
There you go.
it.
There you go. That's how I do it. See, I was making those kind of jokes earlier, or whenever I was working earlier today. Something about I can't remember the full context, but I made some kind of whale joke towards myself, and everyone just kind of got a little uncomfortable. I'm like, I made the joke about myself. Why are you getting mad? Why are you getting mad at me for? I'm right.
Right?
It's
you
like,
don't tell me what I can say about me.
how dare
I'm
you get mad
comfortable with
at?
what I am.
I do what I want.
How,
I mean, yeah, we do what we want.
how dare you
I
get mad at me for saying something about me?
Yeah, right.
That's great.
I know we live in the era of everybody gets offended by everything. But if I can't even make it about myself without somebody getting offended, that's when it goes a little too far.
You're getting
Right?
offended on my behalf. Why?
Yeah, right.
That's
I
something that
don't
I
I
want.
did that for
said.
myself. Yeah.
Ugh.
I
Ah.
know it makes my brain hurt.
Listen,
Yeah, right.
I totally understand that we have a mental health crisis, and maybe if it was like a constant thing you were doing, that's one thing. But like if you're just making a sly joke just to like make fun of yourself or whatever, don't
Break the
be
ice.
s-
Right.
don't be so mad. Don't be so upset about it. Oh no, I made a joke
Yeah.
about me. Oh,
I'm comfortable with who I am, so get over it and be the same damn way.
there you
You
go.
know?
There you go. That's what you got to do.
We
I'm
all talk.
short. Who cares?
Listen, I have to bring something
I
up.
have two step ladders in my house. So what?
Listen, I have to bring something up because this was so freaking cool when I heard it earlier this week or late last week, earlier this week, something like that. I could not believe it. I could not believe that this was pulled off. And Jack, and Duane too. I'm assuming you know something about somehow it came about, but I just couldn't believe how it came to be. So MadFest, this one is not going to be in the normal place where it is usually in Nitro. It has been changed. It is going to be this year in the middle of the West Virginia capital city in Slack Plaza in Charleston. So if you're not familiar with this area, it's next to admittedly dead mall, which used to be in a nice, really cool town center mall. But it is right in the middle of the city of downtown Charleston, right in the middle of the city, near a few blocks away from the Capitol. You can't really see it, but can't really see the Capitol, but the Capitol's not far away. It's near where the most traffic will be at, especially at nighttime, for like people that want to go out and drink, on Capitol Street or whatever. It's like right close to there on Summer Street, and there's a walkway that goes right in between Summer and Capitol. That's a perfect place to just go from one to the other. Fantastic spot, and Charleston is like an artsy type of town in a way too. So it makes a lot of sense to get MadFest here. I just can't believe that was pulled off and MadFest is going to be there. So how did this come about? J-Bomb first in particular, since you're one of the presidents and everything. How did Skinner and everyone get this to be the case, getting there, and what happened to Nitro, and just tell me please. I need to know everything. I'm curious.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know much at this point.
Really?
Um, no, I mean the venue was just announced. What? Not even a week ago.
No. At this point of recording, it not even a
Uh,
week.
yeah, not even a week ago. I messaged Skinner and asked him about it. he told me a little bit about the venue and that we was moving out of Nitro and into Charleston, and I'm looking forward to it. We've had some difficulties with the venue past couple years, um, so I'm looking forward to seeing us get a fresh start in a different place, and especially with it being in such a very populated area. I look forward to seeing the turnout we might get um, for MadFest. So, yeah, stay tuned and we'll keep you posted on developments for MadFest because I got a feeling this one's going to be a banger, y'all.
I definitely was. I didn't know any more about it than you know probably Jack. So and less because I didn't even talk to Skinner. I just saw the announcement thing. So and I was like, huh. So and as far as it being a good location, I'm like I definitely think it's kind of needed. You know,
Oh
because I
yeah.
know about all the issues or a lot of the issues that we've had with Nitro for the past couple of years, and it's like you said, a lot better populated, and I think it will embrace the idea of Madfest a lot better than Nitro. For
I mean, Keith, you know the area. Is there a stage there already, or is this something we're going to be getting a stage, or
Yeah, so future Keith, go ahead and put up an image of the stage that's at Slack Plaza. There's already a pre-built stage here. I'll try to credit wherever I find this image. I can't. I'm unless I just go out and take it myself. I might just be able to do that because I work like a block away. I'm not far away from
okay,
Slack Plaza. Heck, I could walk there and get a picture of it. So
nice.
yeah, it's a nice little area. The stage is already set up pretty good. The way they rebuilt, because Slack Plaza, honestly, and I'll be real here. There's no reason not to be. It kind of used to be a show. It kind of used to be really bad. There's another plaza not too far away. That's I guess if you're looking top down, it'd be to the north. I guess I'm not 100% sure on direction wise, but going a little past Capitol, there's another little plaza area there that they haven't remade, and that's unfortunately where a lot of the homeless people stay and whatnot. And they never fixed it up, and it still kind of looks bad. But they redid Slack Plaza a few years back, and it's a really nice area. That stage too, especially in summertime, has the stage here, and then for some reason there's like sprinklers or like little sprinklers spouts of water that can shoot out in front of the stage. So during the summertime, if it gets real hot, maybe the water will just all of a sudden go. Psst. That'd be really funny. But I do think it's far
Nice.
enough away to not hit any of the equipment. You just gotta be aware that hey, those are there. The stage is right next to it. Just be wary
Yeah,
that probably can't happen unless you ask for them to not do it. You know what I mean? Which I assume that's something that can
I'm
be
sure
planned
they
out
can.
or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure they can turn it off.
Yeah, and then they have they got the police department right there pretty much because right on that street, there's a street in between the one Summer Street and then the mall where Slack Plaza would be. There's a street in between there. That's basically where the KRT bus station is. So they have the police department like right there if anything starts to get too stupid or whatnot. So it's a
Nice.
pretty good, safe type deal and everything. As safe you can be in 2026. But honestly, like Charleston, if you compare it to Huntington, Charleston is not that bad,
Right.
especially downtown. I think
Yeah.
this isn't an omen or anything, and I really hope nothing stupid happens. But like, in terms of like shootings or any kind of bad stuff that's happening downtown, especially how I've been working there, I've only heard of like maybe one in 5, 6 years, something like that. So that's for 5, 6 years or so. One shooting is like, well, one fatal shooting.
Not bad.
Yeah, not
Not
bad,
bad.
not bad. So
yeah,
it is relatively safe, and I am wondering though when it comes to this, is there a worry from you all whenever hearing about it going to be in a capital city? I know it's Charleston, so it's not a huge capital city, but being a capital city and it's like more diverse number of people that could or couldn't show up. Is there a worry of how people might take Madfest or whatnot? Is that kind of a concern that maybe people hear about Madfest being in Charleston and is just like, why would we go to something like this, or like try to tell people to avoid it? Is that something that might be in your mind there?
To me, it's not. That's definitely not a concern. Just because MadFest is so diverse anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, the bands that play throughout the day. I mean, we go from rock and metal to country, to even have had rappers, um, to of course, uh, the awesome heavy hitters who have played every Madfest. They bring the funk like no other.
Oh yeah.
And between the diverse music that we provide that day, um, mixed in with all the awesome vendors that are usually there, with the awesome arts and crafts, and there's usually something for everybody. You even got there's even like little booths for those horror gothic people that love horror movies, and then there's people that just like the little cheap moody jewelry. There's
Food.
something for everybody at Madfest. And then like Dwayne just said, the food.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
the
Mhm.
food. Last year we had only one food vendor because we had a couple of them drop out last second. Um, but I mean, Gibson's Grubs. If you've ever been to Madfest and had Gibson's Grubs, they make food and they make very good food. It's worth it. But I mean, throughout the years we've had I can't remember the name of the the people, but it was a soul food truck that came one year and made soul food, and that stuff was amazing. Um, and then we've had lobster trucks and all kinds of stuff throughout the years. So who knows what we'll get this year? But no, that I feel like that there's so much at MadFest for everybody. I feel like it'll be a great day. It's a perfect area to be able to pull off something like that because we have so many diverse people that can get together and have fun doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and where it's in Charleston and everything, plus being a few weeks removed from the regatta. So people already have been there doing food trucks and whatnot. So maybe they'll want to come again. And it's like it may not be on the boulevard, but it's still very close to where the main hit of the regatta is going to take place during the 4th of July. So even more food truck possibilities there. I loved the multiple times they would have food trucks around either Slack Plaza, Canal Boulevard, whatever they do in Charleston. So good. So if you have that mix of good food, good music going on, a good atmosphere that Slack Plaza does provide, it could be a really, really memorable Madfest this year. And nothing against Ride Now or nothing against Nitro in the
No,
sense that there probably were possibilities. I haven't been in Mad in a while, so I can't really speak on that. But with that being said, like I do think there became an issue in terms of just like the place and when the time of year it was because your choices at Ride Now were either pretty much weather-wise pouring down the rain or really freaking hot.
right.
Yeah.
And if you weren't
And then
like,
there was also that one year that it got double booked.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, there was actually a wedding that got booked there before we got booked, and it
mm,
just got double booked. And the Nitro pulled through last minute because it was a screw up on their end, and they hooked us up with the soccer complex. And that's the thing that when it comes to the city of Nitro, they've took care of us for what's 5 years,
yeah,
as a representative from Mountain Arts Democracy, I appreciate everything they did. And really a lot of the problems that we had wasn't even involving the city of Nitro. It was vendor issues,
mm,
electrical issues, stuff like that. But we're really grateful for what the city of Nitro did, but we do look forward to Charleston because it is a more populated area. It's in a better location.
I was going to
Because,
say this is a nice progression of this festival. It's a nice.
yeah,
You got
because,
that first 5 years in a smaller area, but still relatively decent. Got a good look and
yeah,
everything, good vibe and whatnot. Even if it is the weather permitting and little issues here and there, but you get that next progression going from that to now a city, even if small or whatnot, still a city with more people, more possibilities of get people to come and check it out and everything. It's great. It's a great look for Mad, and it's a great thing for the city of Charleston to be able to get another festival, something else for people to do in general, because everyone even still complains like there's not anything to do in Charleston, which I get it 100%. There, in the grand scheme of things, if you compare it to like other even small-ish cities that are bigger than Charleston, but still relatively small, yeah, you're going to have more stuff to do. But there is things to do in Charleston if you look for it. And this is going to be one of those things, like if you look on this weekend that MadFest happens, there's going to be a lot of stuff to do that day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean that's the other thing that makes me really honestly proud to see this next step for Mad. Uh, Mad, as far as what Mad has done in the Charleston area the past like 2 years has been phenomenal. Um, being in the Christmas parade in Charleston, stuff like that. So this is just the next step into Mad breaking out more in that area, and that makes me happy to see that the work's finally paying off. And I look forward to hopefully Matt doing the same thing down in me and Duane's area.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We're working. Yeah,
That
we're
would be
working on a few ideas of something to get started up. But when we get closer to those ideas, I'll let y'all know about them.
There you go.
definitely.
Keep it on the down low as long as possible until you can let it go. There you are.
Right, right, right. Yeah.
Now,
That way it's enough disappointed either if something doesn't work out. But if it does
Yes.
work out, you can be like, look what I can do.
Yeah.
look
Right.
what I've been
Exactly.
planning all along. Hey,
Look what we did. Yeah.
hey. I do have to
Exactly.
ask just to make sure, just to be sure if anything would happen. If you don't know, that's perfectly fine. My last thing I was going to ask was, is there a backup right now if MadFest, if something were to happen and Slack Plaza is a no go? Like we're still several months out, but it is always good to have that kind of a backup last minute plan to put it somewhere that you can get that you can guarantee a good, at least a pretty decent day. So is that something out there yet?
I would say that's something that you would have to ask our fearless leader,
I gotcha.
and his council. I'm sure because honestly, Madfest, it's a club effort. The entire club gets together. We come up from the OD chapter, and we have people coming up from wherever and all over to help out for this event. So it is our event as a club. But really, our hillbilly crew in the Charleston area, they bust their especially Skinner. They bust their ass all year to plan and prep this. So really, as far as details like that, you'd have to ask somebody in that council because this is their baby. We just come up and lend a hand to make it run smoother.
I gotcha. Okay. Cool deal. Well, I look forward to it. I know I haven't been there long to many of the last couple Mad Fests, one reason or another, but this one in particular, I am personally like jonesing for it to automatically already be the end of July. I can't wait for this one. This one just location alone's got me like, all right, I want to see how this one goes. I'm excited.
I
I'm
think it's
pretty
time for I think it's time for Save the Planet to come back to Madfest.
I mean, I wasn't going to say that, but
excited.
we have several months until who knows that something could be planned out or not. I'm just saying. I mean, that banner looks really nice behind you.
I'm I'm just
Yeah.
saying we can get a whole new banner. I'm saying we can get another
We
banner. I'm saying
definitely
we
need an
could
updated one
yeah,
with everything going on. I
yeah.
think it'd be kind of cool. You know.
I'm saying, little Jackie had a blast the last time that we were at Madfest. He got to sit on that table, and how many people asked if he was for sale? It
Several.
was crazy. There
Several
was
from what I
lots of people.
remember.
It's like th- there was lots of people that would hold him and be like, "Is he for sale?" And I'm like, "No, no, 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 he's not for sale." But there was people wanted their picture. They wanted their pictures with little Jackie and everything. I mean, the little was a celebrity that day.
There you go.
Uh,
Damn it.
yeah, yeah. Me and Keith even made the paper up there for
We
that
sure did.
appearance. So,
We sure did. Put
yeah,
that up
so
right now. Let show everyone. Look at that.
yeah,
Look at me. Look at you, Jack. And just think, Duane. I'll put a picture of Duane in black and white there, right next to us. Like, see, perfect family. There you go.
have him fly in on a little spaceship and land right there with us. Yeah.
Ah. Have the characters like on their actual spaceship going around. Do we?
Yeah, yeah.
I can't wait. I look forward to everything going on during the summer or whatnot. And that's like going to be like the pinnacle to me, I think. And for me, that's a good thing because that could be like the last bit of summer fun until getting ready for football season. And I always can't wait to shoot football and everything. So that's going to be great. I look forward to things coming up. But we got to get rid of this winter weather first. I'm tired.
Right.
We're not going back to that
Yeah, I'm
conversation. That was like an hour ago, and we are well over an hour.
I'm ready for summer weather. I mean, I'm ready for the stuff that comes with summer. I'm
Same.
ready for another kick 4th of July party. The past 2 years have been amazing. I look forward to what we do this year. Like you said, Mad Fest. The sad part is I get a little older at the end of summer too. um, but then I also get to close out my summer by getting married. So yeah,
You have an awesome summer ahead of you.
it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be crazy.
Speaking of wild, I think it's about time we start wrapping everything up and start talking about not the after show, but where the after show would be if we were doing it right now. Sorry, everyone. The Patreon page.
There it
Hey,
is.
how's it going? So, for $1 a month, you can join us on Patreon, become a member. Thank you to Brandy for being a $1 tier member, and thank you, Donna, of course, for being a $5 tier member. Future Miss Jack Hagerman.
I do so good. I get $5.
Yeah. Wait. What? I'm kidding. Sorry. But yes, you can join us for $1 a month, and you get access to STPP Uncensored, the ones that I have up right now. I know. But you do get a shout out on the show, which I have done. So, hey, I actually kept up with one of them. But for $5, you get access to the long forgotten after show, which will come back soon. There's supposed to be one recorded a day, but we're going a little long with this one and still on hiatus. So, you get access to all the full ones that happened in the past. We had some really good ones, have some ones that I still need to put up, but that's beside the point with everything else. But I would shut up. I would suggest doing the $5. Sure. I would suggest a $1 a month right now. Anything would help, but let's be real. I need to get better, consistent with that to do the $5. So $1 would be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
I would suggest the $20 membership.
What do you mean we have a $20 one? Who said that?
I don't know. Just give me $20.
That's fair. But if you don't want to support and become a member on Patreon, hey, listen. You like it? You like getting energy? You like having the energy? Well, why don't you check out Dubby? We're sponsored by Dubby. Go to dubby.gg, use code KJX3. You get 10% off your order. And a little bit of that goes to us and helps us grow the podcast, grows KJX3 in general. And Duane also has a code, I'm going to throw it to him because now it's time for him to not only promote his W account, but also all his socials and whatnot. So go ahead, Duane. Oh, hello.
He's holding a cup.
Hey, it's a Debbie cup.
It's a pretty cup.
It's
I like the color.
Nice red Debbie.
So we are sponsored by W, as he is telling you, and I'm also sponsored by W. It's kind of like a thing, but it's a great energy drink. It's basically non-jitter, and you can drink it, and you will be very, very energetic, but without the horrible feeling. You can put in bleeding gaming into the code area, and it will give you a 10% discount. It will also help with my streaming channel, and which is Twitch, and I also stream on TikTok. Usually Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, roughly around 8 or 9 o'clock. I'll start. I know it's a little late. I may actually be changing some things soon, but um, I stream and I also post a bunch of content, which is mostly like video game action videos and funny little clips here and there on TikTok. Bleeding 84 on both platforms, Twitch and TikTok. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Bye, Dubby.
It's like he's done this a couple of times.
I think so. Literally only a couple. As we get better with it, though, it'll become more fluid. It will flow better, you know?
Sure.
Better with repetition. Yes.
So I don't have my shiz together. My whole ordeal was just kind of like.
Pretty much. I mean, I do have something wrote down for the Patreon thing, but I don't look at it half the time.
You gotta kind of wing it, or it feels fake.
Yeah, pretty much. And I hate feeling fake.
I don't care. I'm just joking.
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? But you
Bye,
know,
Dubby.
bad.
It only matters if you get caught.
That's right.
But hey, one thing we do care about is people around there, at least to an extent of wanting to save the planet. So I got a little advice for you here. Thank you to my producer, or to our producer, Jedi, once again, for helping with the episode. His name will be at the end, along with his Twitch link. So definitely go check him out as well.
Force be with him.
Yes.
May
So,
the force be.
advice for this week. He graciously came up with this. Don't know if he just thought of it on his head or found it or whatever, but the quote is, treat yourself as if you were someone that you are responsible for helping. So, that's your advice.
Huh.
I like it. What do
I
y'all
like
think?
it too.
Dig it.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's deep, man. That's deep.
Man.
One thing Jedi's really good is find those really deep, meaningful things to really tug at your heartstrings and make you think. Make you be a good person on the inside.
I would definitely
He's a saint.
He is.
treat myself. So I guess it would be a good idea to do that for me.
Words we can all take on.
I should have put you full screen as you were just like contemplating life and everything just then. Like, he's got a point.
Put some piano music behind it. You know?
Very dramatic.
Some clouds start to float in behind him. You know, the clouds start to come in.
Realistic.
Angels come down and start going. Oh.
But the biblically accurate angels, not the fake ones, the ones that look like big old eyeballs. Yeah, the wheel eyeballs and stuff. That's funny. All right, I think we've had an episode. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
I think it was fun.
It was fun like always. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. I love each and every one of your faces. And as always, I am going to let Jack take it over from here. Jack, take us out.
Thank you so
I
much.
thought you
for
were picking your nose, by the way, before you start. I thought you were literally like had your finger all the way up there, like digging for treasure.
No, I leave that for Duane to do. Duane, that's Duane's gimmick. Okay.
No, why?
There's,
Why God?
there
Why
it was.
God? Why? Ah!
There it was. See? Yes. Now we're good. Now
You
we're
got to
good.
share.
But yeah, that's right. Duane's just a sharer. Sharing is caring. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching, listening, however you're doing it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. I know we have fun. We always have fun. But everybody have a great week. Be careful out there. If you're out there dealing with snow, definitely be careful out there. Maybe spring will be here someday soon. But be safe. Have a great week. Don't drink and drive. And as always, stay metal.